And fall in, my fellow Scout Troopers, I am Micka from Scouts of Entertainment here. Glad to have you with me today on an NTW3 4v4 battle replay today. We are on the map HB 1809 Wargram. Today's replay is sent to me by Nomadic Lancer. His allies today are SniperSmithuk, ImSwifting, and Don. Their opponents today are Johnny the Bouffon, Anhlego, Mosley, and Nash22. Let's go through the factions today. We've already got an arty battle ahead of us. Now, the only reason we've engaged in combat so soon is that we've had two teams in particular deploy very close to each other because that's where their deployment zones just were today. We have Austria 1809. We have over here another Austrian 1809. It's an all Austrian affair. Jeez. Okay, well that was easy. We have France 1809 over here, and it's two France 1809 armies, a Rheinbund army, potentially. Yeah, there's one. There's hidden there. There's there. Okay, and Italia. Okay, so two France 1809 armies, one Italia, one Rheinbund. Now, Austrians here brought one 3-pounder battery, one 5-pounder battery. I believe they can also bring a 10-pounder, but they obviously didn't bring that today. Or at least Nomadic didn't. The position of the artillery here suits Austria very well. France is just marching by, like he's on a sightseeing tour. Austria's going to get some great arty hits here, for sure. This other Austrian force, what's it packing? A few cav units here and there. They've got their own artillery. The 10-pounder, there you go. He brought it. And he brought a 5-pounder, so he brought a bit more firepower than his ally today. A sizable cav force, but it's mostly light tier cavalry. We've got one elite cav unit there, the rest are all light. And France has mostly light themselves over here. We've got the elites, the cuirassiers. But the best French cav is actually the C2s apparently, they're the ones that are more expensive, from memory. Got some dragoons here, mid-tier cav. And we have a 4-pounder and an 8-pounder here from this French player. Okay, both arty crews suffered no casualties. What's he doing exactly? It's like he's trying to move around the artillery. Makes sense for the 5-pounder to continue shooting for a little while longer. They're not out of range. They seem content to have an arty fight here. Yeah, this artillery is not going to last very long here. Didn't take out a single one. He just nicked them. Jeez, the Austrians have a lot of firepower today. France, Rheinbund, and Italy have their work cut out for them. That much is guaranteed. France is on the verge of losing his artillery. He has to get it out of here. They can't go toe-to-toe with the Austrians, they've got too much firepower. It's going to be annoying. He keeps hitting the infantry behind the artillery, not the artillery crews themselves. They're flying canister shot. And it, for the most part, it was effective. It took out 7 horses. Now, can the infantry here take out enough of the cavalry? About half. Oh, they just got him. Knowing Johnny, I bet that was him. He's a sneaky one. Austria had 2 units out front here. They weren't skirmishers. So I don't know what he was trying to do there. This Austrian player has elites, had elite cav and 2 mid-tier. Oh, 1 mid-tier, 1 light, okay. So yeah, Austrians have a large cavalry force. Rheinbund also has some good cavalry with them in their roster. But he's brought a lot of mid-tier cav, mid to light tier cav so far that I've seen. Probably shouldn't go toe-to-toe with the Austrians by himself. That won't work out well. Or might. I mean, he's got the one good unit here, but the rest Rheinbund might be able to take on with what he's got. But if France doesn't charge in, obviously he's screwed. There are no points today, so I think this is a death match. Strange formation, France. They moved up one line and keeping up a reserve line behind them. Instead of one big firing line, they're just gonna send up the first line and then replace it with reserves as required. This might be good, I suppose, if it's just infantry on infantry, but we've got artillery here on the flanks pounding away at both of them. And putting them this close together is just going to help the artillery maximize their kills and damage. I mean, eventually they'll defeat this 8-pounder, another 8-pounder it would seem. I hope this French player knows what he's doing. Oh, the fire's more theatrical from both sides, isn't it? I'm only seeing one or two people drop at a time out of hundreds, if not thousands, of shots fired. Both sides have very little to show for it. Alright, 10 kills there. Austrians here starting to wrap around the French. The French looking to extend their line. But we have artillery being moved up right now. Probably hold it there, mate. No further. Alright. He's going to use canister shot probably to keep these guys at bay. Oh, well done. We've got a massive French cavalry force coming in. Austria did not see that coming until it was way too late. Nicely done. Austrians here form pike. This is Austrian light cavalry, the Chevaliers. But the infantry is enough to turn the tide. France might get that one back. But that's changed things. They needed that artillery to keep the French at bay to stop them from extending their lines. We do have another unit over here, a 5-pounder already set up. But France is coming after that one too. Oh, this is a disaster for Nomadic.
Our men are running, sir.
I don't know, tough to say whether or not he gets that one back. Luckily his yellow's bringing up some artillery as we speak. Probably needs to send the artillery over to Nomadic. I think this is a spot that will be key to the Austrian victory. They need to hold this area. This is where the French line here is going to be forming. I think it can fire on both French armies from this position. This is where I think it needs to be. This is why Nomadic deployed here. Unfortunately, he's lost both his artillery crews. Doesn't look like they're coming back, does it? French still maintaining their reserves. They seem to be charging towards the French artillery. There's got to be a trap, you'd have to think, right? No, no trap. They might have gotten there had they continued their charge. We've got more French cav coming in. If he doesn't pull back now, then he's going to lose this. Okay, they've committed now. They're past the point of no return. They're charging in. I think he should have kept charging towards the artillery. I think he would have got that. I didn't see any other units pop out of nowhere as he was charging towards it. Nor have I seen any moves since he passed it. The Austrians are winning the gunfighter, it would seem. Seeing 60 casualties there. It's actually been pretty darn light. The Austrians have taken a few compared to the French. They gotta do something about that 8-pounder. It's becoming annoying for Nomadic. This is mid to elite. What's he hoping to accomplish? All these units here can form a square. You can't be thinking of charging into the French army. The artillery's going to get a shot on them. Meanwhile, another Austrian player's arriving. Surely the presence of the other two Austrians to the north will force France to back off a bit. Try and pull back to Rheinbund in Italy. And to his other French ally on his right. Well, Nomadic has some units in reserve as well, so he's not out of this fight. Even if he loses his whole line, he's still got about 6 or so units that are still pretty healthy at this stage. He's charging in. Why is he charging in?
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, that wasn't a good idea. Now where are these guys going? The Flying V from Mighty Ducks. Oh, that's clever. Cowardly, but clever. Or cowardly clever. Running to the safety of a square. Yeah, what would this artillery be firing at? It's probably too hard for them to shoot at the French army to their right. That hill, the crest of that hill might cause some problems. He's got 2 10-pounders here. Oh no, 1 10-pounder, 1 3. Yeah, watch out for the artillery. Oh, I think the Nomadic needs some support here from his allies. Got the French overlapping him a bit. He's trying again. Here we go. Well, the plus side is, as long as they're doing that, they're not firing. I guess that's the idea behind it. Seems to work. Okay, so we have the elite Cuirassiers of Austria charging into the mid-tier Dragoons. We've got some Hussars here. They're trying to overwhelm and break the Austrians. It's not working out too well, but the French elites should be able to finish off these Austrians. We've got support coming in. Austrian Dragoons. Alright. Those Austrian Dragoons need to hightail it over here to this fight. They need to run around their companions. We've got some French infantry lining them up. These guys here, they can't form a square. Probably should charge into them. Here we go.
Men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Is he going to finish these guys off or what? Yep. Just as French reinforcements arrive. Alright, they broke the elites. Oh, the French might be the last one standing. It's looking good for them. Yep, they won the cav battle. Just. But Austria will get some of their cav back at least. Like, Nomadic is in strife. He needs help. I really don't know. This Austrian player should really be sending over support. Oh no, we've got Italy here. Scratch that. Take everything back, whoever this player is. My apologies. I didn't realize Italy was already on your ass. I thought it was just a French player over here that he was facing at the time. Couldn't really give Italy much thought because I didn't know where he was. But I think Nomadic's ally over here is sending over support, and he sent half his army to try and hold Rheinbund back. We've got Cav standing by. They'll be looking for a strike there, but we've got infantry ready to form a square the moment that Cav charges. Players don't like it when you do that, apparently. I've been told it's seen as poor sportsmanship, I think. Because I did it once and that someone said something to me, that's why I said something about it. Alright, I broke the arty. It's a huge piece off the field. There hasn't bowled in the Austrian forces here to press hard against the French. And these guys here need to really press. They've got to relieve Nomadic's line. He suffered a few casualties. Looks like Nomadic's drawing out his reserves to reinforce his left flank to link up with his teammate as the second French army approaches. Looks like Rheinbund has a unit over here too. I think that one was guarding the artillery, so... Nomadic is not moving up his line. We've got 4 more units back here. It's a little strange. Cavi just eyeing each other off for now.
The entire unit is dead, sir.
That's unfortunate. Okay, Nomadic moving up now. Austria might have the overlap that they're after down here. They got 2 more units here they can send over to the left flank to reinforce it. Help with the wraparound. How's Italy going? Italy and France are moving on Austria. Jeez, they're getting in close. They're getting in really close. Seen a lot of them go down there. Ooh, that was really, really close. Artillery. They hit. I think France might have hit their own cavalry. They're going after the Austrian general. Oh, they broke just before, actually, just as they touched him. They still took out 5 members of the crew of the unit. So far we've got some Italy skirmishers there, doing their thing. And we've got a few reserves back here as well. So Austria's doing okay for now. So moving over his 3-pounder to help. I might have sent it to the Nomadic side. Or placed it here. That way I can support both sides. Oh, did we miss the cab battle? Damn, looks like we did. Yep. Bugger, I'll have to come back to it. Alright guys, we're back. I think for the giant ass cab battle we missed earlier. Here we go. We're gonna find out just what happened. So Austria initiated the strike. France is coming in with their elites. Austria sending in their own. We also got 2 more Austrian units here that could outflank the French elite cavalry. Now get some good sight on charge there. France is already broken. France already broke the cuirassiers. Jeez, they folded like a tin can. When they were still near full strength. Jeez, Rheinbund and France just sucker punched them. They're out. And the general wasn't too far away either. That's a bit surprising and very troubling. Austria will be relying on these 6 units to push forward and try and take out that artillery. With their own 5-pounders set up. Too high. Next line again, looking a little bit shaky. Seen a lot of gaps in the French line, but it's not really phasing them much, is it? She's moving up 2 units. 3 units. And not moving up the rest of the line. We're trying to divide and conquer. Smash through these 2.
Our men are running, sir.
We gotta do better than that. France was winning that fight though. Oh no, they're being outflanked. I guess maybe they thought they couldn't handle it. Still, they'd really thinned out the Austrian forces here. Okay, meanwhile, Austria is contracting their lines, they're pulling back. Looks like they lost their ID. while in transit. Yeah, Austria was winning here, but they soon won't be if they're not careful. Five-pounder. We've got two 5-pounders set up here. Sending the Chevaliers of Rheinbund packing. I'm thinking about taking out the French infantry. Well, Austria's got their 10-pounder and 5-pounder up here. Just gonna move up the artillery and start firing away. Probably needs to send it towards Nomadic's side. To the forest area, kill the trees here. Okay, we've got a friendly general here. ImSwifting just lost his general to the Italians. And there goes his artillery. Italy's folding Austria up here. And there's not much he can do about it. He's going to lose all these units any second now. They're all falling like dominoes. Maybe the Cav can come here and save the line. Maybe. But looks like they're going to try and run away and regroup with the rest of the team. These Austrians must push forward. They must break through. These guys. These are about 30 minutes through. You've got Italy pressing hard here. And this player's left flank, he's got to pull back. He's got to pull back way back. Line up just outside the town here to face Italy and France. Or better yet, move into the town and take up defensive positions within it. This player here is on borrowed time and he's running out of it. His LS must break through to him. Gotta move up that artillery. There's plenty of Rheinbund troops that could be firing.
Killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Johnny the Bouffon just lost his general to artillery. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit satisfying. and deeply unfortunate. But Austria again moving forward, trying to get in close. Maglands can easily lose these guys to the French right on their left. Austrian Grenadiers charging their way in. The artillery's just got to pound Rheinbund out of existence. They've got the firepower to do it, they just need to focus them down. Also, artillery has got to move up. They've got to be able to pound the French players at the same time they're hitting Rheinbund's forces.
Our men are running.
They're about to lose 2 Austrian teammates here. France and Italy's part, they just need to press in. Maintain the pressure long enough and Austria will fold before them. None of these units here can form square, that's not good. That's not the time to run away, you gotta turn around and fire, mate. You gotta fire.
Our men are running.
And it's continuing to fall back. France has them over there, along with Italy. Okay, meanwhile the Austrian artillery is moving up. We have an Austrian force here, trying to tear apart Rheinbund before their allies can join in. How can Austria bring this one back, do you reckon? I think their artillery can get them back in the game as long as they put it all together and they just blast the hell out of Rheinbund, France, every enemy that comes towards them. As long as they move with their artillery, I think Austria can get back in this fight and take the battle. They've got the firepower to do it. They just need to protect that arty and use it in unison with each other. The combined firepower should be able to decimate any army that comes anywhere near them. Okay, they're getting in too close here. Line it up. But don't line up in front of each other.
Our men are running, sir.
What's he firing at? There you go. That was good. Blood splatter, always a good sign. Okay, cannons are set up. Austria's got to reinforce the left flank. They've got to make sure that France doesn't try to come around them on their left. They've got to keep them to their right. They've got to push them backwards. Bring them in line with their own artillery. They can't afford them to get any closer to the town. These forces here, I think they need to push forward and put pressure on the Rheinbund's left flank. That will help France. That will make, well, it should encourage France on their right to withdraw and move back towards the town over here. They've got to keep them away from the town. They've got to push them back out. Their artillery can't hit them once the French troops get behind that building there.
Our men are running for.
I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, but we've got Italy here moving around the town there, using it for protection from the artillery. These units here, these two pieces, be firing on these Rheinbund troops right now. I think they are. But anything they can do to help these forces here move forward, they should. Rheinbund can lose his general here, but he doesn't have a big army there, so I'm sure it doesn't matter too much to him. Well, this is actually good news for the Austrians. The French player is moving towards their left flank, towards their artillery. If I was France, if I was the French players and Italy, I'd just keep attacking on Austria's left flank, move them around here, use the town as cover and move forward towards the artillery, force them to lumber up and move away, buying time for their own infantry on the left there to move forward towards, potentially take out the artillery and all the troops as well, because they've lost the protection of the artillery now once it's lumbered up. That's the way I reckon the blue team should play this to counter the Austria's artillery. I think this action here is playing into the Austrian hands. Oh, geez, I didn't even see this. Rheinbund's just charged in. Did they take out all the artillery crews? They took out one. It was a 5-pounder. They're not done yet. Oh wait, no, they broke. The Austrian troops are in pursuit, as they should. They should not let these guys get away. Okay, they're forming up. Don't form pike. I'm not going to charge into you. You should be firing into them, not forming a pike. That's better. Yeah, they should be shooting more. They can't afford to let that Rheinbund cav come back. Potentially kill the general. Unlucky there. Okay, France is redeployed, moving behind the town. That's what I'd be dreading right now if I was Austria, them doing that. Austria's got a decision to make. I think they should leave the artillery over here, bring these two units up, place them here, along the line so they can shoot straight down. They've got a little bit of time. This line here will hold for a little bit. As long as it holds, this artillery here can potentially wipe out the entire blue team. They've got to shift their positions. They shouldn't be staying here. They've got to move forward here to save the rest of the Austrian army. Okay, we've got an artillery piece that's just delumbered. The 8-pounder. These troops have to run. They got to run. They can't afford to let them turn. They're going to get canistered. Well, that went as expected. That was just 2 out of 3. There you go, there's the other one. Oh, this unit's almost gone. Alright, this house is going to be the center of their defense. Good news for France, most of the artillery from Austria is taken out of the equation in this attack. Don't know why Italy chose to do that. This attack's going to be over before it even starts. We've got some Austrian cav back there. There's some French infantry shadowing them. The 8-pounder's pulling back. Is that their own? Ooh, I think... yeah, their own artillery is killing their own men. Yep, that wasn't worth it. Italy's once again charging in. Alright, nice hits there. France might need to stay away from that building. Italy's moving up, but he's playing right into Austria's hands here. This is a death trap right here. Oh, Austria's pulled away their artillery. I don't know why they did that. They could have finished off the Italians over here and potentially broken the French artillery that much faster. Looks like they're lumbering up. This artillery unit is shooting at the Italians. This Austrian general here might be going on a sniping mission to try and take out the French artillery. Well, you know, I wish him luck, but... the firing canister shot. Oh, don't fire, don't fire.
Our men are running for.
Okay, there goes the Nomadic's general. Moving over the artillery around the house, around the town, try and save the Austrian line. What are they doing to 10-pounder? And why did they lumber it up? Where are they going with it? There's nothing back here. That's a little bit weird, that one. Alright, the artillery's almost in position over there. I really wish I knew where that 10-pounder was going. He just moved it back further. Did he? Oh no, hang on, what's he doing? So artillery is slow to move around. We've got 35 minutes left on the clock. Alright, the canister might be able to save this army. They're getting in close. This has got to be their first target. It's got to be cannonball shot. I wouldn't say canister's a good idea. Whoa, right to the face. Okay, it broke him. Come on, pull back, pull back, pull back. Gotta load up. Okay, France has shifted targets, but this isn't a good idea. Or is it? Alright, hang on. Took out half of them. The other went off, but oh, it's enough to break them. It's enough to break them. Jeez, that was a close call for this artillery. Broke them again.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Okay, and got a general there just fell. Come on, come on, come on. No, no, they're gonna get to him. He broke. I wonder what the Austrians are going to do with that cav. Okay, they killed the Italian general, maybe. The 5-pounder here is mostly taking care of the French forces over here. And it's keeping the French, it's keeping the Austrians in the game here against Rheinbund and Italy over here. So the artillery was the saving grace here of the Austrian forces. Still throwing canister. Wonder what they're waiting for. Come on guys, far away. The Italians here are outmatched. They're being overwhelmed. Look at all the dead bodies. These guys have not fared well. French are going to claim points, maybe? I don't know, there's no points to claim. They're just leaving. France is pulling back. The only one not leaving is Italy. I got one unit moving out. I have no idea where they're going. France is making a play here for the building.
Fallen to the enemy.
Okay, France took it. That's impressive. I didn't think they could take it. Now France is back on the attack. We got here, I've got a French general here coming after the Austrian artillery. A crew of 20 out of 30. Versus Louis Nicolas Devot. I wouldn't try and get away. Right, the general broke the artillery crew.
The entire unit is dead, sir.
Seen that message a lot. Okay, so what we missed so far is we had a little bit of a shootout here in the streets between the French and Austrian forces, and now they've taken the fight to the outside of it, down in the fences. In the backyard, oh, sorry, in the front yards of these houses. Now the Austrians here stepping up their attacks, pulling these guys out because the morale is all over the shop. That French 8-pounder is still causing them problems. Looks like Austria lost all their artillery. The little sneaky strikes from the French. The Austrians here push back a little bit further. So the French moved up their artillery to the tree line. Come on guys, move forward. Move forward, yeah, outnumbered them 4 to... Geez, what was that, 4 to 10? 4 to 9.
Our unit is dead, sir.
Since we've seen so many of those messages, the entire unit is dead, sir. You can see the French fall. Austria's line here does look far superior. France does have the better shooters. But Austria needed to fire into France a few times before France could fire back into them. And for the most part, Austria has achieved this. They've been able to fire more times. As you can see though, France is still moderately healthy. There's an opportunity there for a volley. I don't know why Austria pulled back. Missed opportunity. The Italians here making a move. They're jumping over the fences. At least I thought they were. I don't think Italy's going to win that gun battle. France's line here looks like it's taken a severe beating. And it's succumbing to the Austrian might. Austria's got to press their advantage now. They've got France on the ropes. They've got to move around. These units here need to move out, need to press forward. At the same time, these units engage. I mean, Austria now needs to do a full court press on all the French forces. They've got them on the run. They've got to press their advantage before they can link up with their allies. Alright guys, so this battle has evolved a little bit. Italy and France inside the town moving up slowly. France has also reformed over here. We have a bunch of French units that somehow got around the Austrians far and wide and have just shown up here. Linked up with these guys. And now Austrians getting ready to face off against them again. Austria needs to divert more resources here to win this fight.
The entire unit is closer.
I gotta run these guys to get them into formation. Come on. He's going to fall now, surely. Yes, there we go. Come on, I smell blood. Move in for the kill, Austria. There you go. Just got to press the flanks in a little bit more. They can keep the center of this formation back. But they control either flank and they should use them a bit more. Nomadic got him. It's just a matter of time. Nomadic and his team, of course. These units here have got to move forward before the rest of the French line tries to withdraw. They're just going to try and get away again. There they go, they're trying to escape. Okay, that line's gone. Okay, Austria's moving to retake the town. Italy's forming up. Austria seems to move around here to outflank the Italian unit guarding the last point, or last house in the town. Austria will just wear these guys down into oblivion. They're pulling back. What are they waiting for? They got to move in. You can't do anything here. Sure enough, these guys here, yep, should be dead in less than a minute. This should be another. This will just be a grueling slog. They got bodies. They just keep throwing men at the house here until they kill every last soldier inside of it. That's really their only option. Okay, we've got our first unit going in. Everyone's got to follow suit here. They're potentially shooting their own guys inside the house. They've got to stop doing that. These guys are charging in. Got one of the Austrian generals nearby, trying to provide emotional support. Not proving so easy for the Austrians. Charging. We're at capacity. All troops moving in. They're getting shot at. Jeez, did they break as soon as they went in? No. Okay, France is on the way out. France was guarding the lower levels. Jeez, they hold on again. I don't know if Austria can take this house at this rate. They've got 1 minute 57 to take it.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Okay, Austria's going to try and take that house now too. Alright, things are looking good finally for Austria. This has taken like 5 tries to take this house back. It's looking promising. There's a general.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Okay, there's the Italian general. That's it. It's a draw, but Austria had defeated pretty much all the forces with the exception of 1 French unit, so congratulations to the Austrian team today. Unlucky to Johnny and his team. SniperSmithuk 1963, Nomadic Lancer 1141, ImSwifting 952, and Don 1004. Johnny the Bouffon 2185, Anhlego 903, Mosley 2497, nicely done, and Nash 1553, so awesome kill counts. Now, alright, looks like the max army here ranged from 100 all the way down to 0, but most of the units are getting over 40 kills, not bad. And the rest of his team there did very well. Thank you to Nomadic Lancer for sending me the replay. If you want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, guys, you can send it to my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on Discord via direct message. You can join my Discord server Scouts Reconnaissance and post it there. Or you can simply post your NTW3 replay to the NTW3 Discord, and tagging me in that replay always helps. This is Micka from Scouts Entertainment signing off. Goodbye my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.